Welcome to Offshore Wind Farm Training Course, powered by Tonex.com. Offshore Wind Farm is another popular training in power and energy section. The Offshore Wind Farm Training Course will assist you with understanding the mechanical improvements of offshore wind farms, distinctive sorts of wind turbines actualized for offshore undertakings, control of offshore wind farms, assurance and dependability evaluation of offshore wind innovations. By taking the Offshore Wind Farm Training Course, you will understand the main components of an offshore wind farm, including turbine and blades, substations, wind towers, foundations, transformers, helipads, switchgears, crane, backup generators, marine cables, and control room. This course will also help you to understand the basics of induction generators as the main components of wind farms, power electronic-based wind turbine generators, protections implemented for different types of faults in offshore wind farms, and effect of faults on the wind turbines. Audience. Course designed for all individuals who need to understand the offshore wind farms. Renewable energy utility engineers, test engineers, engineers seeking PhD on renewable energies and microgrids, power traders to understand the offshore wind farm systems, independent system operator personnel, investors and contractors in renewable energy industry, professionals in other energy industries, marketing people in renewable energy, electric utility personnel, technicians, operators, and maintenance personnel, managers, accountants, and executives of power system industry, scientists or non-electrical engineers. Price, $1,699. Length, 2 days. The audience in the Offshore Wind Farm Training Course will also learn about crowbars in figs, back-to-back converters in figs, gearbox in offshore wind farms, wind turbines, modeling of FIG in ABC and DQ frames, unbalanced operation of offshore wind farms, average modeling of wind farms, considering the DC side dynamics in offshore wind farms, active and reactive power control in offshore wind farms, pitch angle control of wind turbines, fault ride-through capability of offshore wind farms, HVDC and VAC transmission systems in offshore wind farms, VSC HVDC transmission in offshore wind farms, energy storage systems in offshore wind farms, smart grids in offshore wind farms, FASA measurement units for offshore wind farms. Training objectives. Understand the history and foundation of offshore wind farms. Clarify the distinctive sorts of wind turbines in offshore wind farms. Portray the task of offshore wind farms. Understand the distinctive kinds of transmission frameworks in offshore wind farms. Clarify the assurances executed for various parts of offshore wind farms. Understand the control of offshore wind farms. Plan an offshore wind farm for a true task. Handle the issues identified with unbalance and blames in offshore wind farms. Join the idea of offshore wind farms into the microgrids. Structure the propelled control calculations for offshore wind turbine ventures. Training outline. Introduction. Introduction to wind energy systems. Main components of an offshore wind farm. Wind turbines based on FIG. Control of wind turbines. Transmission and compensation in offshore wind farm. Protection of offshore wind farms. Call us today at 1-972-665-9786. Learn more about this course. Audience, objectives, outlines, seminars, pricing, any other information, visit our website www.tonex.com.